So I've got a quick message that I'm coming with today for all of my subscribers. First of all, let's start. If you feel as if things are not going right for you, one, why you sit down in the same position you're in talking about how things are not going well for you? Yeah, it's all right to sit down and say like things ain't going right for you. Fair play. Get up, do something about it, make some change, do something about yourself, develop yourself. Self-development is the greatest development you'll ever have. If you feel as if life is wrong or you have been treated wrong or unfairly, do something about it. Get up, do something about it. Don't just sit in the position that you're in and be comfortable in that position. Do something about it. Get up, make some change, start making some move, make some move in your life to change your situation. Because let's just face it, if say you're comfortable with where you are, you wouldn't be moaning about like what you are going through. But if you do something about it, you don't need to moan. If it's your job, find a different job. If it's your finance, fix your finance. If it's your kids, make new rules, make new ground rules, ground them, do whatever you need to do, because you need to focus on you. You're number one. Like, I'm not even being funny, but a lot of us out there are talking about things are going wrong when you're sitting down watching things going wrong. Start making changes in your life. Yeah, start making changes in your life. It's Motivation Monday. It is Motivation Monday. And I'm just sitting in my car on my break, and I'm feeling like I need to talk to some real people, some real women who need to understand that, yeah, you can make moves. You can make moves. And listen, darling, don't let nobody tell you because you've got kids you can't make moves. You can make bare moves when you've got kids, because you've got motivation while you're making them moves. You get me? You've got bare motivation, because a lot of people don't know what is their big why. But let me tell you this, yeah, a lot of people big why is about like getting up every day, doing what they do. Fair play. If your big why is your kids, if your big why is your job, if your big why is your parents, fair play. But you need to know your big why. Why are you doing this? Why you get up every morning? Why you get up and go to work? Why do you get up and look after your kids? You need to understand your big why. Like, until you understand what is your big why, you'll never understand how to make moves in your life. You need to understand, why do you need to do what you need to do? Why do I need to like get this to achieve this? Like, start making sacrifice. If you say, for example, you want to save and you've got £10 and you want to squeeze £2, do you know, stop buying so much bloody coffee if that's your addiction. And if your addiction is something else, stop smoking so much. Whatever is your addiction, you have to know your big why. And that's the whole problem. See, a lot of us don't understand what is our big why. A lot of us don't understand why do we actually want to get up and do what we want to do. Listen, you need to figure out why you're doing what you're doing, and you need to figure out what got you to that point to do what you're doing. You need to also figure out, how am I going to get from point A to point B? You need to also figure out, where do I see myself in 5 years? Where do I see myself in 10 years? Do you think I was in this position 5 years ago? I was sitting in this car 10 years ago? No, I wasn't. Like, I'm not in the best position. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretty up. I'm not in the best position, but I'm better off than where I was 10 years ago. God, yeah, I am. And I'm not like saying it to make anybody feel away. I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying, like, 10 years ago, I was not sitting in the car, I was taking the bus. Or I wasn't in the same position with my job. Or whatever the case may be. But let me tell you this. Your big why is why you're doing what you are doing. And if you understand your big why, if your big why is your mum, your kids, your husband, your job, your career, your education, uni, whatever is your big why, figure out what is your big why. Figure out what ticks your button, what makes you get up each day to get up and do what you want to do. When you figure that thing out, yeah, you come talk to me. Because a lot of us is talking about things ain't working for you. Things is working, darling. You just need to understand your big why. That's it. And let me tell you this, yeah, happy Monday to all my people out there, all my subscribers. Thank you for following. Have a lovely week.